We're outside the United Center in Chicago, Illinois for the 2017 NHL Draft. Dan Corcoran joined by Matthew McGreevy. And Matthew, more than 200 players in USHL history since the Tier 1 started in 2001-2002 have been taken in the NHL Draft. And one of those guys, Austin Matthews, had a pretty big night last night.
Yeah, it was a huge night for him. Everyone over in Vegas for the NHL awards ceremony, and Austin Matthews winning the Calder Trophy as the league's top rookie. He was a product of the National Team Development Program. In last year's draft, he went first overall. This year, there's a lot of eyes on players in that first round with USHL ties, especially with the Vegas Golden Knights in the mix, because Vegas owns 3 picks in that first round, and the general manager, George McPhee, he has a history of drafting college hockey players. He did it quite a bit when he was with the Washington Capitals. He drafted 25 players with USHL ties. One of them, John Carlson, played for the Indiana Ice. Shane Gersich, another one, he just led the University of North Dakota in points last season. Well, played for the Omaha Lancers, played for the National Team Development Program. So there's history there, and now the excitement's what we look forward to.
Yeah, speaking of that excitement, the NHL awards last night, the expansion draft as well coming in here too today. A lot of people flying into the airports here in Chicago. Tomorrow should be a big day. Let's look specifically at that first round. Some guys from the USHL could go. Remember, potentially 4 guys could go in the first round. Let's take a look at one of them, potentially the highest draft pick straight from the USHL into the NHL, Casey Middlestad. What do you know about him?
Yeah, well, if Casey Middlestad cracks that top 5, he will be the highest straight from the USHL. Casey Middlestad, of course, played in Green Bay last season. He's an electrifying player. He was able to put up points in a short amount of time for the Green Bay Gamblers. Headed to the University of Minnesota. He's one that all eyes are on right now, trying to crack that top 5.
Look at another guy, maybe the middle of the first round, maybe top 10, Eeli Tolvanen from the Sioux City Musketeers. What do you like about him?
Well, you know he's going to score goals because that's what he's known for doing. He's a big offensive player, so if you're looking for that offense, you're looking for the goal scoring, and specifically Eeli Tolvanen's shot, you're going to pick him. He's going to Boston College. They certainly like him, and I think a lot of NHL scouts too, based on where he's been in the NHL Central Scouting rankings. Will he make top 10? That's the question.
A couple other guys potentially rumored to be either late first round or second round guys. Can they break that gap is the question. One of those guys, Shane Bowers, Waterloo Blackhawks.
Yeah, as you said, he spent the last 2 seasons in Waterloo. He's going to go to Boston University next, so already a fun matchup in college hockey with Eeli Tolvanen going to BC, with Shane Bowers going to BU. Bowers played with a lot of good line mates, and he saw his production go up this season as well. Had 18 more points in his second season, so Shane Bowers, one to watch too.
Then another guy at the end of the first round, potentially a goaltender this time, Jake Ottinger out of BU. He had a fantastic freshman season with the Terriers.
Yeah, he did. He was 9th best in save percentage, and you said it came in as a freshman, did pretty well, played for the National Team Development Program before that. So Jake Ottinger, he was ranked first among North American goalies in the NHL Central Scouting final rankings. Is he teetering on that first round? Is he going to be the first goalie to go? That's the question with him.
A lot of excitement building here at the United Center. Round 1 starts tomorrow at 6 p.m., and then rounds 2 through 7 will take place beginning at 9 a.m. on Saturday. But Matthew, not just the draft itself going on here this week, and plenty more to take in.
Yeah, we're standing on the spot of the Fan Fest, which will start Friday at 3 o'clock, and then also College Hockey Inc., in addition to the NHL and the NHLPA. We're going to host a press conference tomorrow at 4. So stay tuned for that. And how do you stay tuned? Well, you follow the USHL, USHL.com, at USHL on Twitter, at USHL on the gram, on the Instagram. That's how you do it. Should be a fun weekend.